Russian hospitality is a famous trait of the Russians. Known for their warm welcome and their doors being always open to strangers. The Russian population is one of the most open people in Eurasia. Hospitality isn't just being friendly towards guests from other countries of the world for the Russians. It is so much more. The legends about the breadth of the Russian soul have a great reason to exist. They love and enjoy accepting guests and make great hosts. They put effort in with love and acceptance. In Russia, there is no need to wait for occasions like holidays, birthdays. It is of importance in Russia to visit each other often. The host will be very happy with those visits. In Russia, it is rude to leave guests without a threat. Russian hospitality can be linked to the political determinant, as Russian politicians have been practicing this hospitality for centuries, enabling a closer relation to their hosts, making him feel welcome and comfortable. This practice has also helped Russia in the creation of many agreements and treaties. The Warsaw Pact is a perfect example of how hospitality became a symbol of Russia. After the creation of the NATO and the division of Berlin in half, Russia, aware that the assailants would endanger most of East Europe, decided to create a pact, the Warsaw Pact, with 7 other Eastern Bloc socialist republics. This pact is nowadays being identified as a gesture from Russia to try and protect its allies in the East. Furthermore, the pact has also helped Russia for increasing trades and commercial relations. Through the Warsaw Pact, Russia expressed its hospitality but also its urge for creating connection and finding common benefits to this agreement. At the beginning of the 20th century, Russia's society remained strongly hierarchical. Tsarist political structures, religious values reinforced Russia's social hierarchy, defining position and status. After the dissolution of the Soviet Union, the Russian Orthodox Church restored much of its Tsarist Russian influence on the society. The church became a common source of Russian pride and nationalism. As the church always advocated and praised hospitality amongst its members, hospitality became once again a social norm amongst the people. As the Russian people thoroughly accepted hospitality as a traditional trait, hospitality was very certainly one of the pillars of the very well-known collectivism mindset of Russia. In conclusion, we understand how deeply rooted hospitality is for the Russian people. Today's everyday business is widely impacted by this practice since it is being applied in every encounter. The Russian hospitality has always been very valued and saluted throughout the ages, and we now understand how the political and social aspect of a symbol influenced the everyday business culture. Perestroika, also known as restructuring, was a reformation of the Soviet Union in the 1980s. This was the political party of Gorbachev, the one known to have ended the Cold War and to have brought an end to the Soviet Union. This was in order to bring the Russian economy on par with countries such as the United States or Japan. For the very first time in 1988, people were voting for local leaders rather than one overseer. This all led to today's standards. The fact that Gorbachev pushed the Russian agenda towards a more capitalistic and democratic approach is more than present today. People having their own businesses, being able to trade with whoever they want, and the very own wealth that Russia possesses today. These are all direct consequences of what Gorbachev did. In the Soviet Union was social stratification very limited in mobility. Being able to move up, get a better education, or even increasing wealth was an option not available to many, due to post-war decades. This however changed when Perestroika came and Gorbachev essentially had an end to the Soviet regime. Post-communism showed a great amount of inequality. This was very apparent even back in the 1990s. Those with wealth only grew more and those without it fell even deeper. Even today, the UN is pushing the inequality agenda, trying to move away from the poverty issue. It was estimated upon numbers and statistics that Russia in the second quarter of 2019 had 14.3% of its population considered as poor. The social structure might have improved on paper since Perestroika, seeing how the class rigid structure was no longer existing. However, inequality became an even larger problem. The country did, however, became a democratic country, which brings an open economy with it. This means that there is freedom of trade and that people are freer than they were in the Soviet Union.
Russian hospitality is a known phenomenon. Do you think this hospitality is utilized in the political world?
Yes, it probably is. If I was in charge, I would use the hospitality to make everyone feel warm and welcome. This can help you gain people in your favor.
Very nice. Does Perestroika have value for you and your family, and what does it mean to them?
It has less value to me because I was born and raised in the Netherlands. My parents and grandparents feel more connected to this. I noticed that many other Russian families like mine value their history and a lot, and try to teach the younger generation everything about it. I've been told many stories about our history since I've been small. I think they want to keep the knowledge intact.
Okay, I understand.